So I made a video on this and I called it the Twin Towers. So this is my members only behind the scenes thing. I want to show you something here. Now, we have these two coils and I showed you how I set them up before. The bottom line is the ground line. Top line is like a power line, like in two power cables, two Tesla coils. The number 2 is connected from this one to the rod down the center on that one, which means it runs in reverse. Now, how do I get a better run out of that? Well, I could have just wrapped that whole thing in wire right there and ran it down the center. Then it would have amplified it even better because then it would be like a true coil. So there's a possible amplification there. Now the rod also runs down the bottom of this box here into this one. So what did I do? Well, like every inventor out there, we got to push the limits a little bit. So I simply connected a wire from that rod that goes down the center. So we're continuing the hot line now. Then we went to this coil. So all of them are resonating at different frequencies, by the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this thing on. I'm going to light up that light bulb over there. So, there it is. Now that's a third coil. Here's the thing though. That coil right there, the capacitance of it runs at 720, what was it, kilohertz? Yeah, kilohertz. This one over here runs in the 500s. This one over here runs in about 320. Now, just talk about this for a second so we understand each other. If coil 1, coil 2, and coil 3 were at the exact same frequency once everything is connected, we get a multiplication factor because they're in resonance. Now there's no grounding or number 1 coil in the last one. You do get extra energy out of the center rod here. You'll get extra energy out of the number 1 coil there. That one, if I put something around it, I'll get extra energy as well. But I can keep going with this. And I guess the whole thing is, if I wanted to pull, say, a power line, could I just simply do this? And the answer is yes, I could. Now, does it come out to over unity all the time? No, it doesn't. There's flaws in it. Like I said, it's out of resonance. So the fact that it lights up the first one, the second one, and the third one with no problem, it's telling you that Tesla's energy is a little bit different than everybody else's. Or it could just be telling you that transformers will produce energy next to them when you connect them together. I'll take either one, it's fair. However, I've never seen another Tesla coil guy do this. Never seen him push it. Never seen one try it. Why? Because they get done with this coil and they call it a day. Unfortunately, I just keep thinking I need to do more. Now, can I tie it back to this coil over here, maybe produce some more energy? After all, I could put the rod down that one over there. I have a rod down this one, can I connect it there? You see, there's more connections to be made here. Now look, this thing, you have to play with the resonance and you have to know how to adjust the Tesla coil. This little clip right here, the reason I haven't gone to a solid one on one of these yet is because I still want to continuously adjust it. You see, I have to take into consideration the capacitance of this coil, the capacitance of that coil, and the capacitance of that coil in order to make the math work right here. And it's run on one little ZVS board. That's hilarious. I mean, yeah, I'd love to see somebody recreate some of these experiments and do what I'm doing, guys. But I just think it's interesting. Tesla did so much work on this, so much things like this. And we've been making sparklers out of them. Which, don't get me wrong, I love the look of it. I love beautiful lightning bolts shooting out everywhere. But there was another reason he built it. And I think it's about time we open our minds and really see it like he did. Is that right there? I don't think anybody thought was possible.